Question number 2. So here you can see a graph of cos. So after this transformation, so they are asking to find the coordinates of A and B after this transformation. So how we will find this coordinate? It's very simple. So we know how the graph of cos x is going on, correct? How the graph of cos x is going on? The graph of cos x is going something like this. So this is the graph of cos x. So it starts from 0, and this is basically what? And this angle is measured in radians. So basically this is pi by 2, and this value is pi, and this is 3 pi by 2, and this is basically 2 pi. Okay, so now you can see there was a shift happened to this maximum point. So how much shift it is? Because based on this transformation, it is minus 1 by 6 pi, means it is basically shifting pi by 6 to the right. So this point is basically shifted, and this point will be what? The maximum point will be happening at a pi by 6. Okay, so corresponding change will be happen for rest of the points. So this is actually the second intersection point on this x-axis. So that means this is the point corresponds to this. So it is basically 3 pi by 2. So 3 pi by 2 will be shifted to 1 by 6 pi. This 3 pi by 2 point is shifting pi by 6 unit to the right. So therefore, what is the coordinate of A? The coordinate of A was actually, if for the cos x graph, it is 3 pi by 2. But for after this transformation, it is 3 pi by 2 plus pi over 6. So what is that answer? That means that must be 10 pi by 6. 10 pi by 6, if you are simplifying, it will get 5 pi by 6. So what is the coordinate of A? 5 pi by 6 comma 0. Now we have to also find the point B. So since there is no clue given for finding the value of K, we can report that answer in terms of K itself. So here you can see this is actually the second minimum. This is the first minimum, and this is second minimum. So this second minimum is the part of second cycle. So this is one complete cycle, and this is the second cycle for cos x. So we know the period of cos x graph is 360 degree or 2 pi radian. So the first minimum is definitely happening at a pi. So therefore the second minimum for cos x graph is happening at what degree? Not what radian or what angle. It is pi plus 2 pi. So that means it's supposed to happen at 3 pi, because it is a second minimum. Because this time period will be, or I mean the period will be always 2 pi radians. So this is actually pi. I'm speaking about cos x graph. So the angle difference between these two minimum points will be definitely 2 pi. So pi plus 2 pi will be 3 pi. But actually we know that this happened at transformation 1 minus 1 by 6 pi inside the function. So that means pi by 6, it is shifting towards the right. So what will be the point B? Point will be 3 pi plus pi by 6. So it must be 19 pi by 6. So the B point will be 19 pi over 6. And now what about the minimum point? So usually for cos x graph, the minimum value is minus 1, but that is being multiplied with the k. So therefore, what is the coordinate? That is minus k. So therefore, coordinate is 19 pi by 6 and minus k. Now find the exact value of the t that satisfies the equation. So we know there is no interval given in this question. So since this is actually the inverse question. So what is cos? You can take in your calculator, what is cos inverse of 1 by 2 root 2. This is given in radians, so we can report the answer in radians itself. So if you are substituting this value in calculator, we will get it as pi by 4. So 3 sine inverse 3t plus 2 pi by 4, because that value is pi by 4, that is equal to pi. So 3 sine inverse 3t is equal to pi. 2 into pi by 4 means it is pi by 2. So if you're bringing that to the other side, pi minus pi by 2. So 3 sine inverse 3t is basically pi by 2, or bring this 3 to the other side. Sine inverse 3t is pi by 6. Therefore, what is the value of 3t? It is sine pi by 6. Sine pi by 6 is what? Half. So 3t is equal to half, or t is equal to what? 1 by 6. So what is the value of t? The exact value of t is 1 by 6. So that's the idea about this question.